unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A handoff for Gibson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Here's Herbert. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Herbert has it knocked free. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Play action. It's Jackson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump out and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Throwing is Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's a give to Gibson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking deep for Adams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Davante Adams, 54 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes this a 9-point game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. O.J. Howard, 26 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And it's complete to Adams. And he's got room. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Carter now on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's complete to Cook. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, a run with Gibson. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 38-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong. And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Antonio Gibson, 31 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He completes this to Sutton, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. And we got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page. Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target. And he's brought down. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he'll get into the end zone. big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. On the counter, Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Davante Adams, 77 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A give to Gibson running right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert off of play action. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. A handoff running left is Gibson. Running right through him. Powering his way forward. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try to stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play there for Cincinnati. Jackson on 1st down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, it's Gibson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Herbert. He's got it to Gibson. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on second and goal. Herbert now. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Push it back. Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54 mile. Quit talking about it. Switch.
Now Herbert, third and goal. Flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Jackson going for the deep ball. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back.